Time for the Roots and Roots Show with your host, Greg Rashid. Bringing you history and music from the Black American diaspora. The goal of this show is to empower you with information that you can then seed and grow within your community. Now, here's your host, Greg Rashid.
Well, I want to say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the universe. This is Greg Rashid with another edition of the Root and Roots Show, heard at your convenience. And I want to thank everyone who takes their time to listen to the show. You have so many things you can do during your busy days. And those of you who just take the time to listen to my show for an hour over the years, I really appreciate that. And I have tried to bring the best shows possible and will continue to do so. And I just enjoy doing this here, no matter where I am. But right now I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, for some of you who don't know. And you might hear noise in the background because I'm out here on the balcony. It's a lovely day, although it looks like it may rain because they had tradition, a lot of rain last night, torrential rain that really flooded the area. But that always happens here. There's a flood that goes past our condo the next day. It's clear, like nothing's ever happened. But we're going to have a great show today, as always. But some of you who don't listen at their convenience and listen every Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time in Colorado on KUHSdenver.com, created by the one and only Henry Archuleta, the king of media himself. And I want to say hi to all my friends in the Colorado region. Hope everyone's well. And we're going to, and I hope everyone is safe, that you've gone through the fires there. And hope everyone is safe and the economic recovery works out there. But we're going to have a great show today. And I'm going to start off today. Now, before I say this, I want, a lot of you are celebrating because if you're listening to this today, being February the 6th, this is Black History Month. For those of you who just believe that you're only supposed to celebrate Black history during a month. But my thing is, anyone who listens to this show, that we celebrated 366 days a year when it's leap year and 365 days a year when it's not leap year. So we always celebrate Black history. We don't have anyone telling us when we could celebrate our life. So you can just proceed and continue just to celebrate once a month, but we celebrate all the time. That's what we do on this show. And I want to, before I get to the music, I want to say, being over here in Thailand, and wherever I go, wherever I travel, I like to go to bookstores because I love reading. I have a library, and I especially look for Black books because you never know. And last week, I was in a used bookstore here in Bangkok, and I saw in the midst of all these books a book that is so hard to find, but I found it here in Bangkok. And the book I'm talking about is Powernomics, and it was written by Dr. Claude Anderson. And this book, and also the other thing too, when I got this thing, I opened it up, and it was autographed. And that's rare to get it's official autograph in this book. I come over 8,000 miles away to get this book, which is hard to get as far as a hardback in America, and I got it an autograph. And what it is, Powernomics is the national plan to empower Black America. And this was written in the early 2000s, 2001 to be exact. And Claude Anderson, if you don't know, and I want you to learn more about him and get this book by paperback. If you can get it by hardback, that's great. But Dr. Anderson, he was a part of the Carter administration. He was the assistant secretary in the U.S. Department of Commerce. But he has worked for years as far as working on a plan to benefit the Black community. And he came up with the Powernomics. And it just talks about, basically, to sum it up, it's about collective working together to pool resources to build up the Black community and to also work as a political bloc and not be beholden to just one particular party, but work together to get what you want in a community economically, whatever you need in your community. That is what he's talking about. And I'm not going to go into the whole detail, the whole plan, but get the book. I mean, the book is really great. It's a great book to read for those of you who've never read about Claude Anderson. There are a number of videos, tons of videos online about him, so you get an idea of what he's about. I would love to have him on the show, interview him. May try to do that because I'm working. I want to get interviews like I used to do on this show when I was in America, but I'll try to get the time right now and see if we can get him on here. But check the book out, Powernomics, the National Plan to Empower Black America by Dr. Claude Anderson. Great book, great book. But we're right now going to switch a little bit here, do a little music here. And this is probably the only show that'll do a tribute to this guy. He passed a couple of weeks ago. And I'm talking about the great singer, Freddie Hughes. And some of you may say, Freddie Hughes, who's that? Well, I'm going to play his hit song and play some other songs by him, and you'll know it immediately. And I'm going to start off with his classic, Send My Baby Back. So let's hear that on the Root Show as we dedicate this segment to the great Freddie Hughes.
I clicked on the switch and on comes the light. Down with the sun and on comes the night. I walk through the rooms where she used to be. I fall down on my knees and say, Lord, will you please send my baby back? Oh, send my baby back, yeah, yeah. Send my baby back. Oh, send my baby back. Send my baby. Send my baby. Send my baby. Send my baby back to me, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. An old faded picture, one strand of her hair, the faint scent of perfume, it still haunts the air. A heart full of mirrors, reflecting memories. All too much for me to bear. That's why I'm asking, please send my baby back. Oh, would you send my baby back? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, send my baby back. Yeah, yeah. Send my baby. Send my baby. Send my baby, baby back to me. Tonight I'm gonna see my baby. Tonight I'm gonna see my baby. She's coming back to me. Tonight I'm gonna see my baby. Tonight, this very, very night, I'm gonna be happy. Tonight I'm gonna see my baby. She's hanging the sun. Somebody that he can call his own. Whoa. But since she's been gone, my baby made me see I'd rather die than live in misery. Every night I prayed for God to lead. I said, help. Send my baby back to me. No more nights alone in my room. She's got the key and she'll be here soon. Yeah. Tonight I'm gonna see her. Tonight I'm gonna see her. Coming back to me. This very night. Oh yeah. We gon' wind it down. We gon' have a good time. I'm gonna kiss her. I'm gonna bite her. I'm gonna hold her. I'm gonna squeeze her. My baby loves me. She loves me. This I know. I love my baby, but I'm scared to let her know. I gotta keep my blood in. Gotta keep my blood in. Gotta keep some stuff in. Though I have her love in. Woo, I gotta keep my blood in. Yo.
need your love. I need.
I just found out you don't want me no more. I just found out you don't even